Hey everybody, it's Tuesday again, so that must be...
No storage place.
Talk. That's jive talk for marijuana.
Nudity on slick paper.
This week for Happy Craptastic Funtime Tuesday, as you've already seen in the title of the video, we have done the second episode of Japanese Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
A few months ago we did episode 1, and now we decided we want to do episode 2.
Yeah, why not?
Eventually we're going to do episode 3, and then we're done.
Yeah.
That's it.
We've had enough of Spider-Man and Garcia.
But anyway, let's give a little recap here.
Why not?
So in the first episode, Japanese Peter Parker, his dad gets killed by a man in a rubber suit, and then he falls down a hole in a cave.
Right, and he's there for 1 billion years.
No, he meets a guy from Planet Spider that puts a bracelet on his arm that injects him with spider goo.
Yeah.
And he now becomes Spider-Man. Dude, Spider Planet guy, he dies, turns into dust, and then into a spider.
Yeah, and then into a spider. He goes from that into dust into a spider. Not sure, but whatever. Okay.
And now, Japanese Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Yeah,
he fought
there's a
he fought
planet
guy,
spider
blah, blah, blah.
where there's no spiders.
So anyway, that's what happened in the first one,
Right.
basically. So this one starts off with the theme song again, and I do kind of love this theme song, so I'm going to let a little bit of it play again.
Okay.
I know you've already heard it, but we're gonna... Here we go. Wow!
Wow!
ビルの谷間の暗闇にキラリと光る光の目安らぎ捨ててすべてを捨てて悪を追って空かける
Spider-Man. Lots of Waka Waka music in this.
And now the spider, the ghost of Spider Guy, so Spider Ghost here, wakes up Japanese Peter Parker in the middle of the night. And now we get the episode title. Once again, I'll let them say it because, it ain't happening.
Right.
怪奇の世界宿命に生きる男
I think Japanese would be so hard to learn. For me personally. Probably not for a lot of people, but for me, their syllables are so close. Everything sounds so similar. It'd be really hard. I wouldn't even try, because I don't want to be the dickhead fucking up their language.
Yeah.
Like, blah, 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 blah. They're like, you shut up, you. I can hardly speak my language.
So now we cut to Spider-Man. He's climbing up a building to porn music. He gets on top of the building, looks around Tokyo.
He was hugging that building awfully tight. Rubbing in the suit and all.
And then it cuts to the next morning with Peter's brother and sister, and they're having this moment where they find Spider Ghost Spider,
Spider Ghost Spider.
Doesn't fucking matter. Moving on.
Was that Garcia?
That's not his name, but yes.
They kept calling him that.
And now Peter's girlfriend, not really friend, comes over, wakes Peter up and tells him about this train accident.
Yeah, she's like, a train turned over in the squad. So they go.
They get on the spider bike.
They go on the spider bike. They take off 3 times.
Yeah,
and then they go, and then there's a couple times they hit on the bridge, and they had to do that 2 times. I don't know why. But
and then, Peter doubts it's the wind, obviously.
Right, of course, because his spider senses told him nothing. I don't think he even has spider sense.
Well, yes, he does. They get into that, But anyway, Peter goes to the cemetery and then walks into this fucking church and stares at the creepy statue of Jesus and has, flashbacks of his dad dying, of Spider Guy, Ghost Spider Guy dying. And guess what?
Spider Garcia died.
We get a long-ass flashback to the history of Planet Spider, right? So we got the history of Professor Monster, which we didn't bring up in the recap, but if you watch the first episode, you know who Professor Monster is.
He has a giant lens on his
But now we got Garcia here in his armor. Oh my god, his fucking armor is fucking amazing.
I love him.
He got
thick rubber.
Well, he's got the fucking head with the fins, and a spider web chest plate, but then he's dressed like a fucking Roman from the waist down.
Right. The rest of it's all like Roman Empire. I don't get it at all. But he had a spider string, which is the spider string is fucking huge. It's bull rope thick. You know what I mean? So, like, this thing on his arm would have to be his whole arm and fucking huge to carry all that rope, you know?
But anyway, before...
Spider string!
Well, Garcia here at Professor Monster fight, right? They have this fight right here.
Quite pathetic fight.
It could have been worse.
It could have been.
And then Garcia falls down this fucking hole.
It could have been the Nicolas Cage fucking Vince, whatever his name is, in Vegas. You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah, Vince Young. Who's that fucker that sings for Poison?
Vince Neil?
Vince Neil.
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue, right. But them two were like wrestling around in Vegas. I'm surprised you didn't hear about that. Oh, dude, it's killer. Because like Nicholas gets Vince in his fucking headlock thing and gets all close, and their faces are like this close, and he's going, "Stop it!" And his lips are damn near touching Vince's when he's like, "I'm trying to help you, goddammit," you know. Like I guess Vince was just drunk off his ass, and them two were both drunk, and they're fucking losers now.
But this happened a while ago, right?
I don't recent, I guess. I don't know.
That sounds kind of familiar, but like a while ago, maybe somebody else than Vince Neil were wrestling around in a fucking Vegas.
Vince Neil's just running around wrestling with people, you know, getting pissed drunk wrestling with people outside of hotels.
Anyway, Japanese Spider-Man.
Oh, that was killer. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So back to it. Garcia's in this hole, right? And he sends away Voltron.
Yes.
It's like, but why did you just go Voltron? Send me a rope. Or even that, why did he go Spider String?
Yeah, up on the Voltron and carry yourself out. Then you don't have to be there for
400
years. 400 years you're willing to spend just hanging out in this cave.
And now we
think Tom Hanks' character was crazy by the end of fucking Castaway. This dude would have just been, well, he would have been a skeleton for one, because there's nothing down there to eat apparently.
Well, he's Spider Guy.
He's Spawada Man. He doesn't need to fucking
He's the first Spawada Man.
He's Garcia Spawada Man.
But anyway.
Japanese
Anyway, we get a flashback of the train crashing, but we actually see what happens. There's a big floating rubber brain. That's what happened.
It's Krang. Krang's coming to fight Spawada Man.
So Peter and his girl, right, they're kind of just hanging out, and there's the Duck-billed Ninjas.
Oh, shit.
The Duckfoot Clan.
The Duckfoot Clan. And they don't really do much. They just kind of hop around like scared
For
mice.
quite a while. They fucking lots of flips. But anyway, Peter takes off and, magically gets in his Spider-Man costume, which we know from the first episode poops out of his bracelet. But he disappears and instantaneously comes back as Spider-Man, and this fight happens.
Yeah, what if you couldn't get your jammies on right? You know what I mean? Like the footies wouldn't go in right. And you were like, shit!
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden,
stuff.
Mary Jane gets taken away and dies and shit because you were too busy trying to get your footies on. You couldn't do it. That's why Superman just wears his shit underneath everything. It's fucking uncomfortable, especially wearing your Superman boots. You gotta try to get fucking loafers on top of that.
But anyway, blah blah.
How's that work, by the way? I'm just trying to figure it out.
Blah, blah.
Where does he carry his boots?
Blah, blah, fucking blah. We are now here back at home, and Peter's hanging out, and Ghost Spider guy dies.
Oh no!
He just drops. He's like, blop.
Didn't he
die?
Yeah, he did. He was just like, Like the spider itself was being choked out by the string tied to it. So it finally was just like, fuck it. And died. Spiders have that ability, just to die on their own. Which are they always.
But whatever, moving on again.
Brown recluse one.
Spider-Man climbs up another building, actually the same building.
Yeah.
Just day for night this time.
Right.
But anyway, he's on top of this building, and look at those stars. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But they're talking about his psychic powers and all that stuff. And then it goes to daytime, and his spider sense happens, and he takes off. The train is getting attacked by Krang again.
Oh no. What the fuck is Krang? Anyway.
A brain.
He's a brain with little things hanging off of it.
Oh, you mean the real Krang or the Krang in this?
Krang, I don't care about it. I know what he is. He's fucking nothing. But I'm talking about, this fucking thing. It's just a brain with a stem and little dangly things, and it's just floating around. Just trying to understand what the brain's main motivation is.
I don't know. He's controlled by Professor Monster and Lady.
Professor Monster.
Fiona. Japanese Fiona.
Japanese Fiona, that's right. Whip cracking. She was upset.
But anyway. So Peter drives the Spider-Mobile to the next train almost accident. Hops onto the train, runs along the train, crawls on the side of the engine here, scares the shit out of the fucking conductor, engineer, whatever.
He's like, ah! You know, like, which, as you would, you know, if you're sitting there riding, like, oh, I'm gonna get a sandwich. I'll do it! You know, and there's a guy in a Spider-Man suit.
So anyway, they need to stop the train. Instantaneously, I might say. So do you think Spider-Man goes, hit the brakes? No.
No.
Spider string!
Spider string!
And he fucking shoots the spider string, pulls the lever, and the train stops instantaneously!
All he had to do is tell the asshole sitting right beside it, go, hey, pull that! And he would go, and it would have been done. No, he has to make it all dramatic, which spends more time, which could have been, was wasted. You know, you could have just saved it right there. No, you had to be your hero and pull out your bull rope thing that's somehow fitting in this little tiny wrist bracelet thing.
So anyway, Spider-Man chases Krang in the Spider-Mobile.
With his little front end going blah, 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 blah.
And then fights the Duck-Billed Foot Clan
Which
to the
is
theme
really hard
song.
to do, you know, to a theme song.
To the theme song.
Oh, okay.
Wow!
Wow! Spider-Man! Wow!
But anyway, here.
ビルの谷間の暗闇にキラリと光る光の目安らぎ捨ててすべてを捨てて悪を追って空かける Change me a pardon
Yeah, duck-billed dudes didn't look like they'd be too hard to handle. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't do much. You'd just be like, oh,
Yeah.
come on, this rope around you, get out of here.
They go, ha.
And then go, ha. And the one
The
goes,
one of
wow, that was a slight annoyance.
So anyway, right? Brain is now shooting lasers.
From somewhere.
And now the Brain's body kind of just comes out.
Sound like you're about to do a Whitney
Well, it's
Houston
more
song.
like this. The Brain's body comes out. And then the Brain attaches to the body.
What?
The Brain attaches to the body, and now it's a full monster
It's a full
now.
monster. Oh, great.
Yeah. So Spider-Man calls Voltron.
As you would.
The
Because I
Spider-Mobile.
remember Voltron being in the Spider-Man.
The Spider-Mobile poops out of Voltron like it
And a
does.
spider named Garcia.
He gets in it, and now he's flying around in the Spider-Mobile.
Right.
But he gets shot down real quick.
Yeah, he does.
So he fucking wrecks. You know, you see the string
string
pulled on the
pulls the car. That
car.
was
Spider-Man, But anyway, he gets back in the car, flies around.
And that would really hurt hitting the
Shoots some
pavement
missiles.
rolling because you are wearing jammies.
Yeah.
And you are going to get fucked up.
Flies up into Voltron. And then basically the same thing happens from the first episode. You know, he's like, Spider String! Shoots it out of the Voltron's chest.
Or
shoots
dick,
his
I don't know
little
where that came
fucking...
from.
His little fucking head horde thing boomerang.
And that blew a part of him, you know.
Yeah, and then he fucking does like he did the first episode, pulled out the sword,
Yeah.
chucks the sword at him, hits the fucking dude,
Well, I
dude
took
explodes.
it like he was going to come in for like a samurai chop or some shit, man. And then he just kind of was like, and threw it at him. And then he completely exploded. And the explosion kind of took care of itself. And
Yeah.
It was like, you know?
And then we get to be continued, which
Yeah.
we will one more time, and that's
Right.
it.
You figure like a monster who I'm assuming is like 100 feet tall or whatever.
Yeah,
So
he's fucking huge.
He's
yeah.
huge, you know. I mean, that explosion would have been massive,
Yeah.
you know. But it was like, you know, leaving nothing behind but the fresh scent of pie.
And then we get the sad end song where it talks about his father being dead and all that stuff here. This is just as great as it was last time.
闇深く響く地獄の足音模様の下眠る父よ
Because this thing fucking did kind of look like those things from this album.
You know what's really extremely fucked up? During these end credits here, there is more fucking fight with the Krang head monster than there was
Yeah.
in the actual episode.
Yeah.
Because look, he fucking got him up in the air.
Yeah, oh, you're talking about the credits?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Played like, yeah, he's like fucking doing the
Yeah.
slam and shit, you know, and we're like, what?
Where was that?
Yeah, you could have cut out all that bullshit
That we basically
riding on
saw
the
in the
bike
first one.
and
Yeah.
the floppy fucking, you know,
Spider-Mobile.
Spider-Mobile, you know.
Anyway, now we get what's on the
It
next
looked more
episode.
like Speed Racer's car, you know.
Anyway, yeah. Next episode.
Yeah.
深夜のビルに黒い影が浮かび窓に吸い込まれて消えていく今夜も残されたのは空っぽの金庫と赤く記されたスパイダーマン参上の文字果たしてスパイダーマンの仕業なのか次回怪盗001対雲男どうぞお楽しみに
So yeah, that was Japanese Spider-Man episode 2. Not as fun as the first episode, but one more. And not fun enough that we're going to do one
fun.
more.
You know.
Yeah.
Fun enough.
So anyway, on that
I hope
note,
the review was fun.
for Bird and Gutter, we'll see you next week.
For Bird and Butter.
I love my birds covered in butter.
Ew. Like outside birds? You know, it's like go out there and shoot wet butter at them.
No, I just grab one out of a tree,
grab one out of a tree,
dip it in warm butter, and take a bite.
fucking alive?
Yes.
Well, that can't be too comfortable for a bird.
Well, I don't care what they fucking think. They're my food.
You are a sick fuck. You take birds out of trees and you dip them in warm butter.
Yes. Garlic butter,
And then
man.
you just fucking...
I'm refined. Garlic butter.
You just take a bite out of them. Like they're, lobster and fucking...
You Peter out there.
I did. I got to tell you, I was like, I can only concentrate on one thing at a time. My brain's slow.
No. That already happened. So in the first episode, Japanese Peter Parker... What happened? Oh yeah, right. So Spider-Man drives the Spider-Mobile to the next train wreck.
Spider-Mobile looks like the front end's gonna rattle right the fuck off.
Where Krang is shooting lasers now.
Oh, whoa, Krang has lasers? The new development.
Nope, that's wrong. That's definitely wrong.